In the top right hand side, some quarterfinals for us here. The red Protoss player is herO in the top left corner, taking on the bottom right blue Zerg. It is going to be Solar. We got an early probe from herO as he'll look to block a hatchery pretty quickly, it seems, in those early stages. So going to look to get that set up and rolling. The pylon and probe on the way out. The Overlord still building through. We just got the gateway down as part of the wall off. We get that ready to begin. So we're just going to get that started up here. Another simulator comes through. The gateway coming up. And yeah, nothing really too crazy about the first couple of moments of this one. Just take a couple moments to get rolling, a couple moments to get ready. Obviously, Solar beat herO, I think, last time they played. They may have played since then. The last time I cast them, though, I'm pretty sure it was a victory on the side of... I'm pretty sure it was a victory on the side of Solar with a 2-0 over herO. I'm wondering if they've played since then. Let me have a little peek. Because herO has generally been the winning player in their meetings. But no, WardiTV October qualifier, the finals, Solar 2-0. herO had been on a win streak since he lost to Solar in the eSports World Cup. And then herO had been on a win streak before that as well. So yeah, usually it is like a herO-focused series. Yeah, usually it is like a herO-focused series, but in this case, most recently it was Solar. We'll see if Solar can do it again. Solar has been enjoying it with some Lingbane Hydra lately, and some of that Lingbane Hydra aggression in general has been something he's been kind of enjoying. So I think we can maybe look at that, get this up and ready to go. Thanks to be coming through, the Lings and the Queens coming up, a couple drones on the way, and access is about to be done. And our Stargate is no surprise from herO as well. I do think this early game is super important for Solar. I think he needs to get through this early stage very comfortably and confidently. He needs to not lose workers. I think that's something which is almost definitely going to happen, because Solar is definitely not one of the best at keeping his workers alive, and herO is one of the best at getting worker kills. So I think there's a mismatch there. I think that's oftentimes what Solar struggles with versus herO, so we'll see if that becomes a factor. Warpgate coming through, Stargate on the way over. And the hatchery building from Solar right now is one Adept just going to try and shade up into the main base to see what's going on. A couple of Zerglings come across to try and chase that Adept down. And the Adept going to take some damage here. Queen going to be taking a chance to go on a couple of shots onto the Adept already. Going to shade it back the other way. The few Zerglings still gathering together. And the Adept still trying to get on top of the few Zerglings there. So trying to find an opportunity to deal more damage. Playing speed, Queens, the drones, and the hatchery will all produce from Solar right now, adding a Queen on as well. And the Adept continues to make its way to the upper left corner of the map for the moment. The Adept and the Warp Gate coming through with the Gateway and probes in production next. The few Zerglings of Solar will make their way out to the upper left-hand side, readying a chance to move in toward the natural. Just going to aim for the probe here. If we aim for that probe, obviously slow down that third base by just a few moments. It's typically a very good thing for you to do already. And now we get an Oracle approaching the natural, going to go and nibble its way through the Morphing drone there as well. The Queen steps up, the Oracle will take some more hits. And that is going to be the Oracle getting a cancel on that drone. Oracle gets pushed away. 7 additional drones coming up, Queen in production. Solar on big drone energy, but honestly, like, he's not taking damage early, right? Like, you know, he's lost 3 Lings and that's all, so far so good. Good deflection on the first Oracle. Gonna lose maybe a creep team here, but a second Queen. We're already gonna lose our shields on this Oracle. Gets only a single drone as the second morphs into a spawn. That Oracle takes a lot of damage for the, you know, the one drone kill he gets, so not ideal as we will PP. And yeah, we'll see what we do here. Gemsi Manya, I think is what he said. What that means, I have no idea, but... Alright, I'm gonna get resumed. I think that might actually just mean give me a moment. But, I might be wrong. It's been a hot second since I actually tried to figure out Korean words. Alright, Oracle, back out into the moment. As we're just gonna be seeing the, Rotoroin and the Lair coming up. It's going to be seeing the Twilight Council Forge both coming up. A couple of gates coming through. The Nexus will build. As we get the couple of queens going to be there, hitting the Oracle and pushing that back the other way. So, a couple of Oracles will get ready to go. Yeah, we have the YouTube chat translating for us. Solar said, "Give me a minute." Hey, I wasn't far off. Give me a moment. Jamsi Manuel. For some reason, I seem to remember that from the past, where I figured out what it meant, but clearly not well enough. Just going to be seeing how our Ling is going to come through. Just going to be seeing the Queen's going to drop down some creep tumors, and we do have the Temple Archives, the Gateways, the Charge, and the +1, all producing through from herO. Lings and drones coming up on the side of Solar as well. Evolution Chamber, Hatchery, Roach Speed as well. A good amount of everything on the way in right now as a few Zerglings want to threaten to get onto this group of units. Adepts and Sentries getting jumped on right away. The Zerglings trying to get there. And just about able to fire back and push those Zerglings back the other direction. We have +1 and Charge both coming up as well, so just bringing those upgrades straight into place. Double Robo on the way from herO. Extra gateways on the way through. Oracles will activate and get rid of a bunch of creep tumors here, so able to make our way through that for a little bit of time. And the Oracle's still gathering, and we just come back over to this side as we see the Hatchery going to come under some fire here potentially in the next few moments. So Hatchery going to be, I mean, if there was any drones there, it would have come under fire. I don't know why I thought the Oracle was going to activate after a full HP Hatchery, but that's apparently the state of my mind today. It just thinks any sort of crazy business is going to happen. Plenty more roaches, +1 missiles, and that roach speed all still coming through as the Lings get turned away by the Stalker. And we still have the Archon, a couple of Zealots coming up and online. Cannon and the batteries coming through also. Let's get rid of a couple extra creep teamers right there. The army pushing through the middle, so Zealot Archon on a push. The Oracle's there as well. +1 missiles, roaches, queens, overlords, all building through, and we are going to see the roaches getting there for a couple of zealots already. Good damage done, catch one roach. Solo going to threaten the counterattack. He's been so quick playing lately. He's been so good counterattacking, looking for chances to get into his opponent's mineral lines and bases. Warping comes to the third base, but actually the hit goes onto the natural. Now the Roach Ravager moves onto the third base, looks to get rid of that first Morphine Archon, which would be a great grab early before the batteries are really able to heal it, although the battery's out of energy anyway. And Solar falling back to his queens, where they will be able to help protect against the Oracles in the sky. Big fight taking place as the Corrosive Files will free up the force fields. And this army in general is, yeah, honestly looking pretty good right now from Solar, but let's see if he can break through. There's a lot of work to be done here. The static defense from herO is lacking, but he does have a lot of tech units, which should mean value. The problem I have is that these tech units are not well protected. The Zealot count is very low, and it's dropping very quickly to the Roach Ravager force. Solar reinforcing this with additional roaches, additional lings, all coming through for now. There's going to be a stasis ward popping onto a single roach over there as well. A couple more Corrosive Files coming down. The army's still getting chased away. A couple of Immortals, +2 attack coming on over. Just going to see the extra Roach Ravager building up right now. The Queen's still building into place as well. Just have Solar still a comfortable supply, but he needs to keep this going, right? He doesn't really have, he's not committed in such a, he's committed in such a way that you need to kind of keep going. It's 68 drones, but he wants damage. And honestly, I still look at this and I say, well, where are the Zealots that are going to stop you from taking the damage as herO? It's not like he has a magical prism or anything to lift these Immortals either, so Solar just closes the distance. These Immortals begin to get truly jumped on, and they are in so much trouble. I mean, the battery is going to survive through for an energy recharge, and that saved one of these Immortals for a while. We're building 2 Immortals at once. But this third base is going down, and herO does have a base to the right side he can maybe use as a third instead, but I mean, this was a fantastic attack so far from Solar, and herO is still down 80 army supply. I don't know where that 80 army supply is meant to arrive from to kind of save him in this game. And another Immortal goes down. Like I say, the Zealots have just never been in good enough numbers. They've always been kind of down in the lower end of things, so they're dying so quickly, which is what's giving Solar the chance to very comfortably move onto those Immortals. And Solar looking to get himself up a map in this best of 3. It's been a long time since Solar won back-to-back series against herO, but he is going to potentially be up a map against him today. When was the last time? Last time Solar won back-to-back series against herO was back in March, I believe. I think back in March, when Monday night weeklies, and then won the upper bracket final, then the first match of the no, I mean, he must have won, lost, won. So that wasn't even back-to-back. The way it's recorded shows it being back-to-back, but it's not. He actually went win, lost, win across 3 best of 3s in the same tournament. So I was doing the translating from before. I was intrigued by the Korean. All right. Bottom right, our blue Protoss player is herO. On the top left, our red Zerg is Solar. As we get ready to go into game 2 of this B03. I'm gonna have to have a map. I've got so many different casters to follow. Don't even know who to pick. My brain's dealing a little bit better with casting now that I'm not having to observe as well. And the first series today, the first couple series today, my head was not in the game at all. I'm not gonna lie. Back now though, feeling good. Next is Gateway coming through. We do have the hatch and a pool coming online as well, so we get set up there for a moment. Yeah, Nexus and Cybercore. It's coming about right now. Get that assimilating the pylon coming up as well. Get it going. And wait to see what the plan is. Obviously, Solar up a game. Solid just Roach Ravager kind of attack there. And really, again, herO just never quite getting enough up to really deal with it. His stack defense was minimal as well, so he didn't have much to buy time. And he constantly had to keep sending his Zealots in, so the Zealots just never got to a super good number. It's coming in. Stargate coming about. Depth coming through. Warp Gate coming in. Gonna have the Adept and the Oracle coming about, the Warp Gate coming through. That link speed is coming over as the hatch comes up, Queen's on the way. Stalker pinging at the Overlord. Just gonna get some damage done. Get to the high ground there, push it away to the sides. And just gonna be getting going. Stalker still pinging. Just gonna be hitting that Overlord a little further. We do have the Oracle coming on through. I'm going to provide the high ground vision and a second Oracle coming up. Solar will eat the supply block from this. And we'll need another Overlord in a moment, otherwise he's going to get supply block again in a couple of seconds. So Oracle going to shoot. I'm just going to be aiming at the drones. Going to see the Spore Gonna get knocked down as well. Just gonna be seeing the Lings coming about, the melee upgrade coming over. The Nexus continue to build in as well. And Twilight Council and Forge both coming up. That Nexus continues through, so we're just bringing that along for now. Get that going. And that other upgrade still coming in. The Adepts are going to start to shade. These are just going to be baseline Adepts. There's no Twilight Council Glaives in play just yet. I do have our Lings making their, Adepts making their way toward the upper left-hand side. What's up to Cranky Ducklings? Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone from the Duckling channel. Hope you're doing great. We're here on the WardiTV Mondays quarterfinals right now. Solo versus herO. Winner of this plays Max Packs. We also have Creator versus Clem in the other semi-final. So that's what today is looking like right now. As Solo is up a game in this quarter, and he is so far deflecting the Adept Shade as well. So that's going to get turned around the other direction for the moment as a few Stalkers gather up. Again, +1 and Blink both on the way through. A couple probes in the battery building. The pylons on the way. We do have our Queen's going to be there as one Oracle already gets shot down, and the other couple Oracles chased a little further as well. Baneling Nest is on his way through. The Oracle's still activating. The Lings on the other side are going to hit the front door, but the Stalkers will turn them away pretty comfortably initially. Lings trying to get through. The Adepts will be there to push the Lings back the other way. And again, the gates and the assembly are continuing up. Baneling Nest about to be done. The drones, Lings, and the melee upgrade all building by. To just have the Oracle still heading to the top side. Oracle's trying to activate. A couple dronies taking some shots. The Queen and the Spore will take a couple of hits as well. Oracle still taking some damage. And the feeling is the Oracles continue about here. Just gonna see the Blink and the +1 coming through, but plenty of Hydras on the way. Definitely open the door to be a little aggressive in the near future. Getting that settled right now as the Storm and the +2 attack will both be on the way. High Templar still building. Nexus coming up, Cannon on the way. Continue to settle ourselves right now. +1 missiles, Bane Speed, and the Groove Spines all coming up. The Stalker's trying to get after the Overseer for the moment. Those couple Stalkers just going to go after the Overseer as well, trying to make a way for that. A couple Oracles will gather up, and Queens will again be there just to hit the Oracles as well. Alright, well, Storm completes. The charge is on the way. 10+1 missiles, Bane Speed coming through. The Muscle Augment's coming about as well. So again, we get a little setup on that. Army up that left-hand side again, charging the +2 attack coming about. The next and the Fleet Beacon coming over as well. Well, High Templar can try and drop their Storms as they do hit a couple of the Lings and Hydras initially. Solo taking a lot of damage off those Hydras, and that's scary, right? Because that's exactly where herO can follow up and kill a lot of those high-quality, expensive units. Tempest, Stargate still building, +2 attack, and the charge building as well from herO. He's got the charge, like I say, halfway done, so he's well on his way to upgrades this time around. Now, Sola is on 80 drones. It looks as though he's ready to go. As we have a lot more Lings coming about, the Banes and the +1 missiles coming over, the Hydras begin to step up. And we do eat a Storm upgrade, just a Storm in general there initially, as now we start to pick our way through the couple of cannons. The Banes are still going to go rolling on down, and we are going to be having Banelings turning around, hitting the pylon. Stalker's going to get cancelled up right there. And after a couple more of the probes in it for a couple of moments, Sola doing well, but I'm not sure if he's doing well enough. My problem here is how do you get away from this? He's trying to retreat, but he's taking damage in the process. But one more Storm comes down. The Banelings actually do get through, and at least we'll be able to hit the Stalkers. These last few Hydras trying to fight as well. It's scrappy at the moment as the Tempest in the sky does what it can. Another Tempest on the way up currently. Hydra will continue to chase. Just going to see the Stalkers being pushed away as a couple more Tempests continue to come online. Ling Hydra 2+2 melee building as well. Just going to see the units turn back around to the Watchtower. 12 additional Banelings morphing in on the side of Solar. So 32 Lings, 12 Banes. All of that coming up and online. And as we have a lot of the Ling Bane Hydra setting up to go to storm onto a few of the Banelings. A couple of Hydras trying to get toward the Stalkers as well. Ready to jump onto the Stalkers here, so I mean, Solo's obviously his plan and his economy allows him to just kind of go and can keep on going. Banelings here have not really done enough. I don't think this is going to be a good fight for you because those Banes didn't really get through the mineral line. We will get rid of that Archon. Two Banes here, kind of deciding what they want to do. Actually gets the pylon, stops the warp in. That's very interesting, but we just don't have the Hydras to keep this alive and keep this kicking, so that's not going to work. That's not going to be good enough for the moment. Them still firing. Again, a probies, couple of dronies. Continuing through the +3 attack upgrade on the Forge, still building. Just gonna see the Stalkers trying to get in after the Lings. Hydra still producing through. +2 melee upgrade coming across. The Lings will claim a couple of Stalkers already as well. And still chasing, Stalkers taking hits. The Tempest firing up for a little bit more damage here as a couple of Zerglings continue to take some shots. I mean, the Hydra's still trying to push on through. The Tempest is still there, pushing the Hydras back as well. Another ship on the way, +3 attack upgrade on the way. There's just not enough Hydras here, and obviously there's no Spire, there's no Corrupt to follow up either, so... And it really feels as though we're probably on our way over to a game 3, because I think herO just has the damage output. I mean, at this point, there's nothing to kill these Tempests. At this point, if these Tempests just push, they alone will win this game, which is kind of crazy. It's going to have our +1 air weapons and the +3 attack. Like I say, going to just power you up even further, but we might even wait for the Mothership. We might not even go at all right now, but just in general, I don't think it would be wrong if you did. Like, this position is looking great for you. As the Mothership will be spawning shortly. The air weapons coming through, the +3 attack upgrade coming by. The Tempests are going to be chasing the few Zerglings once again. The storm coming down. Just going to be seeing the Zealots try and jump up this hatchery as well. Looks like the transfusion isn't enough to save it, so losing a base on top of everything else. We'll lose some drones in the process of this. Lings are trying to cause trouble on the other side. So it's going to say GG. That's going to be herO taking game number 2. And like I say, we get time. Alrighty, guys. As we jump into this game 3, I just want to take a quick moment to do a little bit of, you know it, it's the Monday Mega Sellout section. Are you guys thinking, Wardy, I never knew there was a section on Mondays where we did the Mega Sellout, and well, now there is. I've decided that Mondays are going to officially have the Mega Sellout Minute. So welcome to this Monday's Mega Sellout Minute, where for the next 1 minute, you can make the StarCraft 2 streamer happy by using your Prime subs, subbing regularly, all the regular stuff. Obviously, do take a moment if you are enjoying the stream to, real talk, actually hit the like and subscribe button if you're on the YouTube. And of course, follow if you're on Twitch, because we are streaming constant daily StarCraft 2. We are finding loads of tournaments, we are running loads of tournaments, and making sure there's loads of content for you guys to watch every single day. All the VODs are archived on YouTube if you want to go back and watch one, if you miss a stream or anything. So do, like I say, do hit the buttons that let you see when we're live in the future. Do the free things, you know, liking and subbing, that sort of stuff, very free. Of course, if you really do enjoy, do consider subscribing on the Twitch or becoming a YouTube member. Those things help us to, you know, obviously keep funding these tournaments as well. And, yeah, they allow us to, you know, put on tournaments like this WardiTV Monday Cup every single week as well. So you check that. Also, the Patreon page as well is the last thing I'm just going to give a quick mention to that I don't think we've mentioned yet today. But 100% of any pledge on Patreon goes directly into WardiTV tournament prize pools. So if you enjoy the Monday Cup, if you enjoy the October event, you're excited for the upcoming Korean Royale or our end of year 2025 championship, all of that is powered up by you guys supporting. And like I say, specifically if you want to make sure those prize pools are being added to consistently, and you want to make sure your support goes to the players to help give us more great games of StarCraft 2, then check out Patreon at patreon.com/WardiTV. Thank you for listening to The Sellout. We appreciate you. And let's get back to business after we say thank you to Arbrak1 coming through for the 50-month resub. Is this the scam button? Yes. Mwahahaha. +1 sub. And we didn't cost us anything apart from saying a few words. Incredible value. Insane. I don't know. Yeah. Hashtag scam. Something like that, yeah? Yeah, cool. Good talk. Alrighty. We got ourselves the link speed coming through. A couple queens and the drones on the way in. The lings will go after the probe for a couple of moments. Just going to see our pylon going down. The Nexus finishing soon. Stalker on the way. Warp gate building. As we just have a couple lings will poke their way through the pylon for the moment. So, pylon taking a few shots of damage. The link speed is going to start up. The queen is on the way. Again, lings and drones building up on the side of Solar here initially as we get another queen in production as well. So just getting all of that on the go right now. And again, a couple of lings in that drone. Going to get a cancel up on the pylon. Is this the first 1-1 in the whole tournament? Is it really? It might be. To be fair, I mean, if a couple of the round of 8 so far were 2-0s, it wouldn't be surprising if the rest of the round of 16 was 2-0 and stuff as well, right? So, could very well be. And we're here for it as well. I knew this was going to be a fun quarterfinal. That's why I wanted to jump in and cast it, to be honest. So, very happy so far. And link speed at the drones continuing by for now. The Oracle and the Warp Gate coming up as well. Replicant and Chrome went 1-1, 2-1. Well, there you go, see? You guys ditching the first round results. Unbelievable. See, you gotta count everything in these stats, you know? Well, we'll see what happens game 3 here. I'm personally cheering on Solar. I'd love to see Solar make a run. I'd love to see a Zerg win one of these events, man. Like, it's been so long since we literally started doing this thing. Over a year ago. That's how long it's been since a Zerg won one of these cups. I just want him to do it one time, like one single opportunity, one win, you know? It's so doable, you know? So, yeah, I want Solar to come through and look good. We need Dark back, yeah. Dark played in a few of these, but not enough to kind of get through for a win either, which was a shame. He was obviously one of the kings of the Monday Cups when they were under ESL. He was one of the kings of ESL Korea. Him and herO were basically permanent fixtures in the finals of that event, and if not the finals, then the semis. That was very fun. Dark and herO played so much StarCraft 2 against each other. It was almost comical because, like I say, they were just playing in all the open cups, and they'd always meet in the later rounds. If herO and herO played every week, it'd be a 60% rate. Maybe, but I mean, herO's played a few times, and he's never even made the finals, so... You know... Don't just take that for granted. Don't just presume, you know. Don't be so sure. I see a couple of lings gonna move about. The Oracle and the Adept coming over. The Twilight Council Forge building. And battery on the way up as well. As we just take a few moments here. Hatch Lair and the Evo Chamber getting produced. And yeah, just a few more drones on the way by as well. What happened to TLO? TLO became the manager. Well, he helped to make the Shopify Rebellion team, and he became the manager of the Rebellion. He plays very casually now and again, but he's working in basically just, you know, as an eSports team manager right now, so he's working with other games as well. In fact, I think didn't Shopify Rebellion just win the Halo World Championship like yesterday? Pretty sure they just won the Halo World Championship last night, so yeah, doing some pretty great things with the Rebellion team. Elsewhere in other esports. And of course still in StarCraft 2. We still got our StarCraft 2 players on the Rebellion, which is great. Oracle count is pretty darn high here, so we're playing a high Oracle count, very scary. You can't really let that kind of be, you know, you can't let that be something you're lax against, otherwise that will be an issue very quickly, so things to be careful of. couple of drones going down. Just going to have ourselves the plus on missiles and that groove spines coming straight up. A few Hydras on the way. I'm just going to have the, like I say, Oracle fleet up in the skies. Even making a Phoenix behind this, which is even crazier if you ask me. Hydras are building. We need to make sure the Hydras are well collected together. Because if the Hydras are not well collected together, you could be in some trouble very, very quickly here. So some things to think on there. As, yeah, if just a couple of Hydras are on their own, they can get jumped on. Oracle's there maybe could have just killed those 4 Hydras to the right side. Instead, now you've lost one, taking damage on a second. You might have still lost an Oracle fighting those Hydras, but at least you would have killed some Hydras during it, rather than just taking damage, right? So that would have been nice if nothing else. I just gather up. Again, the Hive and the Lurk then coming through. We just have ourselves the +1 missiles and all the rest coming over as well. The Overlord speed going to be a part of this. As the fleet beacon comes through, the Robo Bay is on the way. +2 attack upgrade, a part of that as well. So we get a lot of everything on the way over. Good upgrades, good structures. The Stalkers hit the Overseer for a couple of moments as well. Just going to be seeing the Phoenix here. We'll finish the Overseer off. This Overseer is like, you've got Phoenix, question mark. Why are we adding Phoenix on after all those Oracles already? Did you see the fleet beacon from herO? I actually don't know. I don't know if the Phoenix is just like a preparation in case he thought maybe a Spider is a response to the high Oracle count. I mean, Phoenix have their uses, but usually earlier, and if they're useful later, it's because you already made them earlier in the game. So, yeah, maybe just knocking back an Overseer or two, and maybe just in case Solo was starting to build a Spire, just in case that was his answer to the Oracle count. Obviously, we can see he's just going to have the Hydras, and he's just going to go into the Lurkers. So, yeah, as the Immortal continues to produce, we'll see the Mothership starting as well with the fleet beacon now completed. And herO going to be up against very soon a maxed out Solar. Solar is not far from kind of hitting that 200 supply marker, but herO is also going to be pretty close behind him on that. So the timings of getting maxed out seem pretty kind of on point so far, not really too far from what they should be. As again, the +2 missiles, the Seismic coming up, the +1 melee coming along as well. Again, the Hydra Lurk continue to come through, as we are just going to see the Lings catching on the left-hand side. But to be fair, the Phoenix keep going after the Overseers that show up, and they keep getting kills, so those 2 Phoenix are finding some value. It's just so odd to see them made at this sort of stage of a game, so like I said, that's why I'm almost convinced he was preparation just in case of something else that was never then made to be. Lurkers getting set up is, I actually think, a little scary for herO right now. Mothership will help him, but it's going to be anything but a guaranteed kind of defense, so a little scary right now. The Phoenix maybe looking to just kind of lift a couple of Lurkers, get them unburrowed. That's one of the ways they can be useful. Hydra's trying to target down the Oracles in this, but the surround from 2 sides from herO is beautiful. Oh my god. That is one way to absolutely destroy this army. Lurker positioning, scary. Not if you wrap around from all sides and herO takes the knockout fight to take Solar right out of contention in this game. That was an incredible engagement. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, you lift a couple of Lurkers up with the Phoenix as well, so you just take out some of the DPS as you're moving in. Absolutely spot on beautiful. And herO might be making a case for himself to move on through into the semi-finals today, where again he will be looking to play versus a MaxPax when they get there. Again, flyer attack upgrade coming through, the Adrenal Glands, +2 missiles, and the melee coming up. The Phoenix will shoot away at the Overseer. The Fusels, the Archons, and the Immortals will try and step forward. A couple units begin to go down. A lot of the drones taking some damage. 5 workers going down so far. Mothership is going to go in with the cloaking. It's going to knock down this structure right here. And GG says Solar, because that surround earlier was just so good. herO takes it down.